Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're up to day 42, setting new records here in Yukon. We have pretty much broken the back of the delivery component of these three factory contracts here in Big Salmon Peak. And we'll make just about the last delivery with these concrete blocks that we're sort of halfway through doing after running way over time yesterday. So today will be a bit of a shorter session because we need to get back to our 8 o'clock start. But that's okay. We should be pretty successful with doing a few things today. So without messing around anymore, let's get stuck into it in our little Derry Longhorn. And we'll be towing our favourite friend, the White Western Star. Handbrake off. Bring it up a little bit. Off we go. Oh, turning on. That'll help. So we are on the icy main road heading back to the factory. And with our concrete blocks on board this truck, and we've got some cargo containers on the other truck, and pretty much they are for the task of now what was it called? Warehouse in the mountains? I think it was something like that. But anyway, so we don't need to take those to the factory anyway. So let's drop in the driver's seat because we haven't been in the driver's seat for quite a while because it's all been a bit hectic. So let's try and move along. Oh, this is a bit harder than it looks. Can't see where the rocks are. We just caught the edge of it. Alright. So we'll come down here and we'll refuel from the trailer, and then we'll turn off the engine of the White Western Star and release it because he's not going to go onto the factory and you'll go down the other way. Now obviously we haven't got these blocks packed at the moment, so I'll just stop here and pack my cargo. Now we've got it packed. So now we can see that we need to take it into this area here to drop off 4 concrete blocks. I'll pop out of the driver's seat now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that now means that Reservoirs just needs its cabins to be delivered. And we know that Basic needs its cabins to be delivered. And if we come around here, and switch to the final contract, Sewerage Treatment Facilities, there we go. He just needs 3 more bricks and then he'll be onto his cabins as well. So that's fine. Okay, so we're just going to pull the Derry up here. Hop back to the White Western Star and we'll refuel that. Lovely. And we've currently got two cargo containers plus we've dropped the little scout fuel trailer off. That's a pity. We'll have to pick that up on our way back with the Ford. Not the end of the world. We've used all the fuel in it, so it's empty at the moment. It would have been nice to have been able to bring it down here, but we're going to be delivering it with the Ford anyway, eventually, so no harm done. Now, one of these containers is needed for the... Actually, we'll pull up here. Get those brakes on. Right. One of these is needed for the warehouse in the mountain tasks. So I'm going to piff it out here. Make sure I've got my support legs out. Just kidding. Sometimes these containers are a little bit tricky to manoeuvre off, particularly if there's something for them to bang into, like that telegraph pole. Rightio. Okay. So we can happily leave that there because the GMC is going to come and finish that task off later on. And this, whatever it's called, cargo container, we're going to drop off here at the cabin construction zone. We need to pack it first though. Oh, get my fingers wrong again. Right, so we've put the cabin, sorry, the cargo container into the warehouse, but we don't have any timber yet. We're going to bring that over later on because we need to use that to construct one last cabin. Meanwhile, you can see there's a little, I don't know, telehandler there. So we're just going to bring him over so he's a bit closer. Yeah, we're going to leave him there for the minute. What I'm going to do is now head down to the garage and I'm going to pick up the two cabins that we brought over from Flooded Foothills. Pop them onto the back of this trailer. Now I'm also going to switch to chains because that's going to make this a bit easier for going up and down this main road, which is pretty much all we're going to have to do just about from here on. Just going to turn around so we can pick this trailer up pretty easily in a minute because we need to load up the cabins that I have put over there. Right, so let's go and do that first. Opening up these cabins is not too hard. I mean, I'm going to do it the lazy way this time. I mean, I could have detached the trailer. But what I'm going to do is basically just a bit of a sneaky, pushy... Oh. Just to get him back into slots 3 and 4. It's just a little bit tricky to get them into the right places, and I think I'm going to struggle. Oh, not too bad. So there we go. We've got our cabins in the right place. Sorry, fence. Oh, where are you going now? And as I said, I'm going to take the White Western Star and just pop the chains on it. Everything else is alright. We'll just give it some chains. So we know we're good to zoom up and down the main road. So I can put my chains on. I'm seriously thinking about putting the high range gearbox on, because if we're just running up and down the main road, the high range would be best for that. However, we do have to do a little bit of off-roading, so I'm going to leave it as we're used to. Okay, so we've now got chains on. Let's go and have some fun with some cabins. So we're not going to be doing factory sewage treatment, we're going to be doing reservoirs first, because that one needs its cabins delivered over here. So that's where we're going to go first. Deliver these cabins off to the residential area for reservoirs. Turning circle of the White Western Star is so much better than the Derry. Now, without our mud tyres on, this sort of area becomes a little bit harder. Or our UODs, I should say. We don't have muds. So this first residential area is going to be the hardest, because we are going to be traipsing through the snow. But I think we'll be okay. So we're basically going to go up near to where the watchtower is. I think I parked the Ford there for a little while at one stage. it's basically following this snowy path, and we'll be able to deliver the 2 cabins to the residential area. So it's definitely a little bit slower going with the chains on compared to the E42s. You can see they're slipping a bit more, so I put it back into low gear rather than low plus. Whoa, 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 where are you going, trailer? Right, try now. I just didn't want to play ball there for a minute. Alright, so we're going to show rampant disregard for their fencing. Unpack the cargo, detach the trailer, and show a bit more disregard for their fencing. And bring this guy nice and close. Remembering that now the crane would in fact knock over that cargo, so I have to bring it forward, put the crane out, lift it up. Right, now go backwards. Right. Put our legs out. Get our first one out if we can. Nice. So now we just have to manipulate cargo out of the trailer first. Oh, what the heck? Right. Thank you, I think. It's kind of just being a bit tricky, isn't it? It's getting its legs caught. Right. I think it's getting its legs caught on the tray. So let's get it so that it's out of the tray. Right. And now we should be... Oh. Not sure what we caught on there. Right. So we've just got to get our view down so we can see what we're doing. He looks like he's well and truly in the zone. So we can then come back and get the other one. Again, same sort of thing, just got to get it off the trailer. Through the gap there if we can. I think our own wheels are getting in the way now. Right. Did we do it? Yes, we did. Okay. Nearly. So we crashed it into the other one. So let's shove it away a bit. push it in. Okay, we've certainly got one in there. Try and get the other one in there. Done. So that helps us to build a bit more of the factory. And then now is the sneaky bit. Now, we've got the crane still, yeah. No, 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 get away from it, right. Because now we can pick these back up again. When I first played this, I didn't realise you could do this. But basically, so we can now grab that one, pick it up, bring it back out, and you guessed it, spin it around a bit, maybe, and we're going to put it back on the trailer because that part of the contract is completed. So a little bit of cheating maybe. But hey, you take your wins where you can get them. Come on, shuffle backwards. I reckon that's probably far enough back, maybe not quite. So that's the first one. Oh, that was much better, wasn't it? No, that part wasn't so much better. Try to swing it around a bit. Which way are we going? Alright, go that way. We can go the long way. Pretty good. Right. So we've got them both back into the trailer again now, without impacting on our contract that we've already completed. And we didn't knock his fence down. Try not to tip the cargo over too much. Okay, now we're going to head back to drop off these two cargo cabins, these two cabins, at the next drop spot. You can see for reservoirs now we need to deliver an oil tank semi-trailer to complete the contract. So I don't think we'll get through that today, but at least it's on the list. Now I'm going to bring these ones up. And we're doing well for fuel, so that's good. Now, I could drop these across to that cabin zone there, but the problem is with that one is that I need to do 3 cabins. So just dropping off 2 wouldn't complete it. So I'm going to take these all the way back up to the zone right next to the heavy fuel carrier. We can then do that same trick of delivering them and picking them back up again. This is going to be for the factory basic area. Again, we're going to do a very similar thing. Maybe just straighten ourselves up a little bit. Detach, unpack the cargo, detach the trailer. It's probably a little bit too far forward actually, should have gone back a bit further because there's all the typical junk here, which is going to make getting around my own trailer a bit tricky. Yes, that would have been a lot easier if I'd just been a bit further back. But we're okay, we'll get there. Oh, I know, that's right. So, first one out. Nicer. No, come down here so I can see. Right, so that first one, oh, let's switch back to the right contract, which is main block. Okay, and we're not quite got him in. Just right, so he's now in, so we can then switch back to the other one and bring him in and we'll be cooking. Just going to swing around so he's a bit more side on. we go. So that now gives us the main block. Unfortunately, you can't see it because it's dark, but that's okay. Alright, so that stage is completed. Can't see where our winch is now. Well, unfortunately, no. Right. Because again, what we're going to do is bring this guy back out. Try and bring it back out. Okay, bad camera angles. Finally. Spinning around and popping in the trailer. Come on. Just my turn. Okay. So that took a bit of fiddling, but we got there in the end. Get a bit more fiddling, but we kind of made it eventually. Right. Okay. So now we just need to squiggle past our own trailer. Yes, once again you can see we're being constrained by the fact that I put the trailer too close to the front. We got it now. I think the ground there's solid enough. Just. So I'll head back around. refuel from this guy again. Then we're going to want to get 2 large pipes. And I figure I could have taken the Derry, or I could take the White Western Star. I think we'll take the White Western Star because it's slightly more fuel efficient. So we'll get the Derry and we'll just pop them a bit out of the way. Because we might want him again later on. So now we're off again, the usual combination. We're going to take our Ramped Flatbed with us as well because we need to get 2 large pipes. So we'll bring him up behind. Come a bit too close to that side. Hopefully we won't crash into it. Rightio, off we go again. So now we're going to come down to the rolled metal plant where we took all those metal rolls, and we'll be able to load up our 2 large pipes. And that, amazingly, will complete the factory main block contract. So we'll have completed our first factory contract, which will be quite good and let us pick up something like $24,000 credits. So for all those days of effort, we finally have a payday. No, let's train it up a little bit. That'll do. Stop the engine. Change the truck. Now, we've got bricks, we've got wooden planks, and we've got lots of metal rolls, but that's all. So we need to make 2 large pipes. 1, 2. And while I'm here, I also need to make a cargo container. 1. Okay. Then, large pipe. Oop. Toot our horn as we go. Now, again, large pipes are not the easiest things for the crane to load, but with any luck, we should be pretty right. Stop the engine. Get this out of the way and bring the other one over. Turning circle on the White Western Star is a heck of a lot better than the Derry. So we shouldn't need too many goes to grab this. Now, it's a little bit trickier to position this trailer than it was the sideboard, but that seemed to work pretty well last time, so we'll give it a go. How does that look? Pretty good. Very good. Oops, oops, oops. Right, we're going to refuel a little bit. No, not recover. Ooh, good thing I asked you. Refuel a little from the White Western Star because we don't need that much to get back. And it just makes sure that the GMC will be okay. So we've got our 2 large pipes pretty much loaded up now. Just bring him up behind. I think that's got him up behind pretty well. Come on. Couldn't quite make it yet. Maybe in a minute we will. Now we are. So this is pretty good now. We're getting well on our way through the first, well, in fact we're going to finish the first contract. And then we've just got one more set of bricks, I think it is, for the Sewerage Treatment Facilities contract. It's much more responsive on the steering than the Derry. And only a fraction less power. Not looking at that trailer behind. I'm sure it's fine. So here we have. Did I? Oh my gosh, I've come all the way without having packed. I think I packed the back one. Okay. So in this case, we now can deliver that large pipe. Spin around. We've got so much space now because we've got trailers and trucks everywhere. Okay. And here we go. Momentous moment. Yay! Now I can see it because it's early morning. Look at this factory coming together. And That's 26,600 credit. I like that. Alright. So we've now finished the first of the factory contracts. And as is always the way, we've managed to get that in the way. So why not hop in the Derry and get it out of the way? Not going to be doing fuel for the Hunter right now. I'm going to go back down to the rolled steel plant and meet up with the GMC for one last time. Oh yeah, that was going a bit too fast. Just slow down a little bit, come through the rocky part here. Because we're going to come down and pick up our bricks and the timber, wooden planks we had got earlier on. Sorry GMC, gave you a bit of a bash. Just will not go in the right direction, will it? I want the tail to go that way. Go that way, tail. Yes, that's better. Yes, it's just so hard reversing with the Derry because of its really, really bad. Yeah, if it's really, really bad turning circle, just will not push the trailer in the direction you want to. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. It just takes so long to put the lock on and then so long to take the lock off. So it's just really, really hard. You can sort of see where I'm trying to go now. I'm doing the opposite. I'm going to come in from this side and hopefully come round. Do this in about a 4-point turn. Yeah, so what the White Western Star could do in one. There we go. See? Now we've got it nice and straight. Can't get much closer. And it is just after 8 o'clock, so I'm not going to load up the truck now. We'll just switch to the GMC so I remember that that's the one I want to be in. And we've got everything we need. So we'll pause it there. We'll stop it there for today. Having completed factory main block contract. Hooray! And also dropped off the cabins for reservoirs. So we're well on the way now. So with any luck tomorrow, we should obviously make this load of bricks, and then we can go and make the final cabin, drop that off, complete the cabins, go and pick up the heavy oil tanker, drop that off, and that just leaves our big fuel tanker to drop, which I'm going to leave till last. So you can see we're rapidly now getting to the pointy end of the contracts. And then I'm going to have to go back to some of those nasty tasks that I'd put off. So anyway, but that'll be things for tomorrow and the next day and probably the day after, before we finally get to timber. So I reckon we're going to be doing 50 odd days here in Yukon. But that's what it is. So anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed my fun and games of today. You can see it's finally coming together. So hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye-bye.